The clothes we're putting in these donation bins are bait. They've been outfitted with hidden trackers that will follow their every move. Many bins say they're for charity, so we wanted to find out if that's actually true. And if not, who are the people collecting your clothes?
Call the police and do what the f*** you want.
Ali Harnham donates to this clothing bin in Toronto 3 times a year. A sign on the bin from the Canadian Community Support Foundation says it's a charity.
Where do you hope it goes?
To people that need it. Definitely to people that need it.
The charity side of this is very small.
Kate Bain is the managing director of Charity Intelligence, a Canadian organization that researches and grades more than 800 charities across the country.
I think that I'm putting money in a clothing bin and it's going to help a homeless person. You need to maybe have a cold shower and just sort of take a reality check.
Bain says, while there are bins that raise money for real charities, some aren't what they seem.
Those are private businesses, which leads us to the question, what's going on and who are the actors in this business?
To get to the bottom of that, W5 producer Joseph Loyero and I made some of our own donations.
We bought these trackers here, these little GPS, and we're going to stick them inside all these clothes and then toss them in the bins and see where they go.
We're going to be able to follow them anywhere in the world.
W5 concealed and dropped trackers in donation bins across the Greater Toronto area and began tracking them. This bin says, "Make a child's dream come true, please donate today." The tracker we put inside ended up at this store, where rags from recycled clothes are sold in bulk. One of our items was tracked to this industrial yard north of Toronto. The bin was labeled as used clothing donation bin in support of local charities, but it didn't stay local. Neither did the tracker we put in this one. It went to Montreal, across the Atlantic to the Italian port town of Genoa, then down to the North African country of Tunisia. 4 trackers in total landed there, 7,400 kilometers away. At this warehouse near Sidi Bouzid, a worker said Canadian clothes are common.
These clothes are from all brands and come from all over the world, including countries like Italy, France, and Canada.
He was even wearing a hat with a Canadian flag. Last year alone, records from Global Affairs Canada show $181 million in used clothing was shipped overseas. Tunisian politician Mohamed Adel Al-Hantati says much of it just ends up as garbage.
Most of these textiles currently end up in landfills. A significant portion of textile waste still ends up in waterways.
Here in Canada, bins also raise money for legitimate charities. But remember this bin Ali Harnham donates to? A tracker we put in that is one of the ones that ended up in Africa. And records say it had its charitable status revoked in 2018.
For profit, I don't think it's right. Sorry. We're donating it to give it to people that need.
Harnham says the next time she donates clothes, she'll take a closer look at the bin.